Welcome back, everybody. This video is part 3 of the search series. We're going to go over some of the most used search commands. When adding a command to the search, you must add a pipe before the command. This can be accomplished with shift/. First command we're going to go over is the table command. When using the table command, you pick fields that you would like to table out. In this case, I'm going to do time, log type, status, source IP, dest IP, query, and answer. Now, as we had 8 events, we have 8 rows, 1 for each event. You'll also notice that even though we do not have all the field values for each event, they will still table out what values exist. Next up is the time chart command, which gives us our statistics over time. So if I type pipe time chart count and go to my visualization page, I will see our events over time. Additionally, I can split by a field. So I'm going to go ahead and split by status, which will give us the statuses in the event over time. One thing about the time chart command, if you split by a field that does not exist in all of the events, you get a null value. There's 2 ways to fix this. You can either do use null equals F in your time chart command, or in your base search, filter to events that only have that field. Next up, we have the stats command. So once again, I'm going to type pipe stats count and go to our statistics page, which is going to give me a count of all of our events. I can additionally split by a field again. So I'm going to split by status one more time, which will give us a split of our counts in the events for each status. With the stats command, we can actually split by more than one field. So I'm going to go ahead and add log type, which will split by both status and log type. Additionally, you can add the time field if you like, which will change this basically to a time chart. Up until now, our commands have been pretty forgiving, but in the stats command, if we split by a field value that does not exist in the other events, we only get our singular event. This is important to remember because you will be dumping events. Lastly, we're going to talk about the chart command, which charts the statistics of 2 fields over an X and Y axis. I'm going to type chart count by action and status, with action being on our Y axis and status being on our X. For each of the commands that we've talked about today, count can be replaced with many different types of calculations, such as min, max, average, sum, standard deviation, to name a few. We're going to be using these commands in future videos.